Right, so it's Monday. I'm in the garage on my own. Kurt is doing his thing with the videos tonight, so I need to remove this sign writing to make room for another name, which means I've got to spray this black. It's pretty much the same as I did with the red. I'm just going to quickly mix up some black, blast it on there, couple of coats, job done. And then I can carry on with the Civic, which needs a throttle cable and the water system sorting out. So I'm going to crack on then. So on here we've got paint, the letters are painted on, and on here these are sticker. This was a sticker. These letters are all individual stickers. So if you know how to get them off, you know, but if not, just warm them up with a heat gun, loosens the glue up. If you don't get them too hot, just peel them off. So he just taped up the rest of that bonnet there and then gave it a third coat to make it nice and shiny, and that was his day done. We're on Tuesday. It's 7 o'clock. Feeling a bit knackered today, but I need to still come out here and do a bit. Kurt's doing the Tebbz weekly for last week, so I'll leave him to do that. I finished the spraying the black yesterday on the Corsa, so that's the red and the black done. Not 100% happy with the black, it's got a few little runs in it and that, but when Henry comes over, he'll do his magic and you won't even notice. Thought I'd put on a nice t-shirt today which matches the colours of the car. Can't think where we got it from, but it's a nice one. What I need to do now is measure the panels so I can send it over to Henry and let him get a bit of preparation done. Maybe he'll cut some vinyl stickers and have them ready so when he comes over he can just put the stickers on and then follow that up with some paint. Right, so on this water system, oh, it's the wrong one. Fit them ones? Yeah. This is probably just a bit of tube in here, I'm guessing. So I've bought this one, hose joiner, with the bit of bead on it, and this one I already had. Come here. Oh. Eek. That wasn't going to last much longer. Ooh. Better. Right, so I've fitted the joiners on these hoses. I've just got to blank this one off. I've found a bolt with a shoulder on it, so you should be able to clamp round it quite nicely. fill it up with water. Oh, there's a leak. It's that one. That joiner wasn't big enough. Right, so this joiner is too small, so I think I bought a 32mm for this hose. That one's cutting off now. Let's see what that is. 25. That hose is like a 30, and this one's a bit smaller, like a 28. I'll have to order that tonight so it comes in time for the weekend. I'm not going to bother with it now. There's one other little job I wanted to do tonight, and that's check the jets out in the new carburetor. If I could see it. I need some glasses. Let's get some glasses. See if they match what we know. Fair enough. Right, well it is going to need rolling roading. Rolling roading? Is that? It's going to need to be put on a rolling road to have this set up properly. But what's in there is very similar to what we run in the Vauxhall, so we might just run it this week. It definitely won't be too lean, so I'll check what jets were in the old carburetor and see if they're anywhere near these ones. Well, that's it for tonight anyway. I haven't really got any more energy to give it. I've had a look at the jets in the carb, seeing what they are, and they look, well, they're pretty much the same as we run in the Vauxhall, so we give them a go, although after this meeting it's going to have to go on a rolling road. Probably take all of our cars on the rolling road at some point in the near future. What else? I found out that one of my joiners is too thin and I can't seal it up, so I need a slightly thicker joiner, which I'll order when I go indoors. And I've got the measurements for Henry to sort the sign writing out, so it's good enough. I'll probably see you tomorrow when Kurt's over.
It's Wednesday. I'm back. Dad didn't do too much yesterday.
What?
Said he was tired or something. I don't know what he means. Today we're just going to focus on getting this Corsa 100% ready, so then we can get it out of the garage and onto the trailer and out of the way. So that's just a spring change on the front right, jack up the back and double check the springs what we got in there, because the front right was different to what we said we had in there, so we're just going to double check the back. Already changed the front left. Dad's just putting the bolts on the roof now. Is there anything else, Papa? What? Is there anything else?
What's on the list?
It says make spares up, which
so
we need to have a look at.
We've just got to make sure we take a box of spares for it.
Yeah. Alright, let's crack on with that then.
Yeah. What do you think you use it? Maybe I'll try and grips on that.
On what?
That.
On that?
Oh.
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 Yeah.
Because I already took it off.
Yeah.
You know the crack. 20 whites.
I said you'll be alright, mate, just keep going forward.
And right.
Yeah, just try not to go left.
You'll be alright.
Dad, you can't put this bolt in this way. The bottom bolts will go in that way. Can't get the out. You can't get the bolt out.
How can I get it in?
I don't know. It doesn't say that side as well.
Okay.
It seems to go in alright, you can't get the things out.
Taking it out on the...
I have to take it out. I can't go out straight.
Well, you're going up and towards you, and it should be down and away a little bit, maybe. Do you want a hammer? There you go.
I'll push it right in.
It'll be easy to get that. Bolts, wouldn't they?
Well, in case.
Well, you're not seeing. So I'm going to be giving it away.
Fetch that money in the garage, will it?
No.
That's your problem.
Joiner.
So that is all the setup changes done. 3 spring changes in total and a couple of packers here and there to get us back to the Kingsland setup when we had that last time, which was just over 2 years ago, I believe. I do hear that there are some people out there that don't change their springs or heights or any sort of poundages between tracks, and I feel like me and Dad, as we've got more experience, we've realised what's best to change for what track and what condition. We've still not got it sussed completely, but we're learning every single meeting, and that's the main thing.
Right, I don't know what I'm doing. That is too tall. Where's the pin? Where's the car holder?
Need a new one anyway, don't we?
Yeah.
So what me and Dad are just having a look at now is the carburettor being too close to the bonnet. Where we've changed the manifold's slightly higher, so Dad was worried that it'd be too close to the bonnet, which will then actually restrict air going into the carburettor. But there's definitely enough of a gap there for it not to affect the airflow.
Drama over.
Panicking for nothing.
That won't pump out, will it?
It would.
I'll try and pump it out.
From where?
Huh?
From where? That corner there. Put the
Yeah,
corner on
just
there.
push it and then
strengthen out.
Yeah. Just build up what's there.
Can do.
Rather than cutting it all off. Right. So with this, we either.
So here we're just coming up with a way to connect our new throttle cable, which come with the manifold and the carburetor kit we bought. We want to use this cable as it's one we've always used on our cars and we trust it. So it's a matter of fitting it to the carb, cutting it at the right length, and then using the old fitting to feed it through the throttle pedal, and then adjust it again to make sure we're getting maximum throttle and it's returning back properly as well.
All the way. Off. All the way. Off. All the way. Yeah, it's just a tiny bit. That's spot on, really.
It's the tiniest bit of play, isn't it?
Yeah, which is what you need, otherwise it pulls the end off the cable.
Yeah.
That's spot on. So, put that spring in, which is extra to help this return. Does it feel smooth?
Yeah, lovely.
Spot on, isn't it? That'll do.
Yeah.
Not this, not here. Is it smoky?
Hello, mate. No worries, mate. Understand. It's alright. Yeah, tomorrow, basically I've got two Mark 7 van keys, transit van keys, both have done the same thing, they slowly stop working.
Okay, so it's Thursday evening. I've sorted out the hoses for the radiator and filled that up with water. I've just started the car to let it warm up, see how we get on with that. Also, I've rerouted the fuel hose after a comment about the hose dangling down near the exhaust, like it might heat the fuel pipe up and vaporise the fuel. So I've run that across the top by the bulkhead and second fix the hose. So that's where the fuel line is now. Second fixing fuel hose, fuel pipe onto the carb. It runs really well. Just going to let it warm up. I need to probably have a look, see if the thermostat's in there. Be wise to take that out if it is. Next job, well, I'll probably do the thermostat. What's that hose there? It's crushed. May as well do that now before it heats up. Then the other job is to sort this gear stick out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'll have to maybe jack it up and have a look. But there's a rubber mount in there that's split and the lever's dropped down, so I'll have a go at that after I've done the thermostat. Let's have a look at the thermostat anyway. So that's the thermostat. I'm just going to take the middle out of it. So the engine won't warm up as quick, but I've got no chance of that sticking and overheating the engine. If I just cut that there and there, I should be able to just take the middle out. Cut these two bits.
It's 7:15 and I've just pulled up at Dad's and I can see he's cracking on. What a geezer. A lot of people ask me how we make these videos and tips and stuff because they want to start themselves, and the main reason that I can do these videos and me and Dad can do these videos is because of Dad, because I can't be here all the time, obviously, just general life, but when I'm not here, Dad picks up the pieces and he gets out there and he does a bit. So do you know what I mean? Half of this stuff we wouldn't be able to keep going racing and get the cars done if he just waits for me to turn up all the time. Obviously before we started doing some YouTube, obviously he wouldn't go out there without me, because why should he? You shouldn't have to. It's my racing. If I don't want to pull my weight and turn up and do the cars, then why should he? But since we started doing YouTube, he knows how much time it takes to edit the videos and do this and do that, so he's putting in the extra effort. Fair play to him, I really appreciate it, to make sure that the cars are still getting worked on while I'm busy doing stuff for YouTube. So that is one of the main things a lot of people ask me, and it's because of Dad. That's how we are able to do both, because it does take a lot of time. So thank you very much, Papa. The reason why I'm here at 7 o'clock and the reason why I'm in Dad's van, I had to take Dad's van home last night because he needed his key fob doing. The key fob's not working, and keep using the manual key to get in and out is an absolute nightmare. And also I need to use my van, my big transit van. If you've seen when we took Lee's car for him, when I used my transit van, another trailer, my key fob stopped working as well, funny enough. So I've ended up getting Dr. Car keys out, and within a day he's out to my house. So I took both vans there and he's fixed and repaired, or whatever he's done, to get both fobs working again. So shout out to Dr. Car Keys. If you've got any lost keys, lockouts, spare keys, or any mobile repairs, give him a shout. Link will be in the description to his Facebook page and a telephone number as well. And he's based in Wokingham, around the Berkshire and Hampshire area, and all surrounding areas he probably does. All right, so shout out to him. Say he's come to my house, late notice, and sort it out. If you didn't come round, then we wouldn't be able to take my van, because I couldn't. There's just no way I could have got into the van. So massive thanks to him. Anyway, let's crack on with some work.
Right.
I watched the video and I was like, it makes sense what you've done with it.
It's got its old life under there.
Some cars have all of their life on it.
So I'm now using the port power to push the corner back out, as we're now being pushed for time a bit. This will end up saving us a few hours, and I don't fancy spraying my mum and dad's windows with hot sparks. So me and Dad agreed this is the better option at this moment in time, and of course I would have preferred to do it properly, but sometimes that's not always an option.
To cure mower in the minute.
Oh, yeah.
So, as soon as I'm 16, I'll be able to.
Just loosen that in a minute. Just turn that to the left.
What's that?
Just turn this one to the left.
Go on.
So that is the Civic all ready to go, I believe. Can't think of anything else to do at the minute. But that is getting sign writing tomorrow. That's getting sign writing? That's getting sign written tomorrow. And this left side of the Corsa is also getting sign written, but we've only got one space for one car in one garage, and it's raining tomorrow. So I'm really sorry, Henry. We've set up this gazebo and we've tied it down for the night because he's coming tomorrow morning. Obviously me and Dad will both be at work. So I do apologise, Henry. Do your best. Also, we've got friends here today. Old Peds. I've known him for years, racing online, sim racing. And his mum doesn't live too far from here, so he's popped in to give us a hello. Scottish on our turf. So Dad's just cleaning up the Honda now. There's still a bit of shale on it from Mildenhall last meeting. God, I hope she goes alright. We've done what we can. Until we get back out there now and try a few other things, we ain't going to know. But we've got to go there with it and see how we get on. It's Friday. I'm not in the garage, I'm at home. Today has absolutely lashed it down all day. Come, give Ollie a smile. What? Give Ollie a smile.
How you doing, baby boy?
And I've just had a shower and I'm now finally dry. I rung Dad, or Dad rung me actually, just before I finished work, and he said, "You're not working in this, are you?" I said, "Yes, Dad, I've worked in it all day, mate." He said, "Oh, I don't really fancy going out in the rain and going to grab that trailer," which he was meant to be doing today. And I said, "Fair enough, I don't blame you, because I wouldn't like to do it either." So I'm not going to go over there tonight because you can't get the cars out in the rain anyway and swap them over and get them loaded, because if the paint's not fully dry, then they're not going to look very good. So we're going to hold off till tomorrow now. Tomorrow's weather is meant to be a bit better, especially in the morning. So I'm going to try and get an early night tonight, and I will be there early tomorrow morning. Saturday, race day it will be. So while I'm at home, I'm going to do a bit of editing for this Tebbz Weekly, try and get ahead of myself. And also I'm going to try sort the shop out for the merch. We're posting quite a bit of it out, but it will make people's life a lot easier that they go online and just click exactly what they want. And obviously it'll make my life a lot easier and less back and forth between what they want and me having to sort the order out. So that'll make that bit better if I can finally get it sorted. That's it really. Bit of a cop out, me and Dad, but it is what it is. See you tomorrow. Saturday, race day. Me and Chelsea just turned up in my transit van. And it's the first look, having a look at this Corsa. Ooh. He is good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Can't polish a turd. Very nice. Ooh. You like it?
Yeah.
You found your name yet?
No, I actually haven't. Where is it? Oh, I can see it. Little Cameron Hart. Roof's tiny there.
Yeah. Proper.
You not do your name again?
Hmm?
You not do your name again?
No, I said to leave it. Ah, spot on. I thought these bits would be too thin for him to make anything look good.
What, above the bar?
Yeah.
No, look good.
I like that he's done his numbers in white as well, white and grey.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's good.
You like it?
Yeah.
So me and Dad are on the way to go pick the trailer up now. It's 9:30. Just having a look at the weather in Kings Lynn. What's the weather in Kings Lynn today? Looks like rain in Kings Lynn today. Well, it's not raining here yet, but it looks like it's trying to. Hopefully it holds out for the meeting, but we'll see. And then hopefully it holds out for tomorrow at Mildenhall, because that'd be even worse. Right, that was... It's hard enough trying to get one car loaded up out there, but trying to get two cars, two trailers, two transit sized vans it's a proper nightmare. So I didn't have time to film any of it. Me and Dad are getting a little bit stressed. Running out of time now before we got to leave. I've probably got... No, we planned to leave at 12 and it's now bang on 12. And I want to get a couple more tyres done. Some new tyres, put on wheels before we leave. But yeah, we're short for time at the minute. We're pretty much nearly ready to go. And I have to say, both cars look absolutely bang on. Fair play to Henry. Cheers again for coming, mate. I appreciate that, especially working in the rain. He did have a gazebo, but as I say, we couldn't get any footage of that either because he started way before. Me and Dad were at work when he started, so. Dad's just sorting the number plates out now. The normal trailer he uses, I've hooked up to my van, so I need to swap that number plate over to that trailer and his number plate onto the other trailer. So we're ready for Lynn, and that is the end of the video. End of the week for us. Well, end of the Tebbz weekly anyway. Got a full weekend ahead racing now, hopefully. Get some good results. We don't get any points for the Saturday because it's not our promotion we're racing for, but the reason why we're doing it is to get some practice and the car dialed in for the World Final next month, like I've said a few times now. And then Mildenhall is back to points, chasing the points there. So hopefully we have good weekends racing. Hope everyone enjoys this weekend's racing, and I'll see you in the next one.